Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And this is Diego Costa. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's lost his man here. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Romario is onto it in a flash. Nice physical challenge. Baresi cuts it out. He won't be happy with that one. Diego Costa. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Rice. James. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Romario. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And they're back in front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Bragantino have their lead. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Algarafa with the corner, they're first. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Knocks it out wide. Flashes it across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Musiala. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Produces a cross. Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Algarafa really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh no, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. And he's got away from him. And he welcomes it in. Rice. For Musiala. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has left him in a heap. Cannavaro. Howson.
Might want to be careful there.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Musiala delivers with whip. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Costa, and it's Rice. That's been slipped. It's Costa! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Bragantino ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Back on the way then. He has found the way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shot a goal! Romario. Beckham. Rijkaard. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception. He's found the way through. Chance! And it's Messi. Rice! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he was quick to react. Messi. Baresi. That is very well defended. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aguero. Rijkaard. Could move up a gear here. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cahill gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. Messi. Zanetti goes sliding in.
Algarafa really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help them.
Big chance! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Bragantino now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
El dorsal 10. MESSI.
James, with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
A Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nouri drives forward on the overlap. Now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good alertness. Half an hour gone in the second half. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. Messi. Cahill defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Spreads it out wide. Driven in. And a header! It's a goal! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Algarafa cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
On net. Costa! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He leaps for it! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Diego Costa absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ibrahimovic, now that's well seen too. Time added on, 4 minutes. Rijkaard, can he get it through? Rijkaard. Bragantino are looking to break at pace. He's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Zola collecting the match ball, and it is his.
Shut up, Jenny, just get in the car. I just wanna be right where you are. In the end, I hope it's you and me. In the darkness, I would never leave. Saw this moment coming from afar. Now here we are. Run from the sunlight, Dracula. Run from the sunlight, Dracula.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale. Real chance! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Bragantino finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff. Zola getting forward. It's a good look. Oh, good play against the crossbar. And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
MESSI. MESSI.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way. He's having a shot! Bragantino with the corner, there first. Vardiol can get it clear. Cruyff is onto this. Dundee United have the chance to go the other way. Luis Suarez. And it's Valverde. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Romario. That's been slipped through. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Flings it. And a header! It's in! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bragantino are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bragantino have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pinches it off him. Valverde. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. And the shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bruno Fernandes, hoisted in. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And it's Zanetti. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gerrard. Zola providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Good chance here. That is delicious. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they get themselves in front.
After 32 minutes is number 20.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Bragantino with the lead. Rijkaard for Rice. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in H. Rice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Koundé, Rice, Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Aubameyang. Lovely bit of skill. And he's running through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Luis Suarez. Now it's Romario. Gerrard. Always onto this. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rijkaard. Zola. And this is Messi. Applies the finish! And the referee has signalled for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So for 45 minutes, these teams have matched each other, mirrored each other. We have ourselves a gem of a game here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, what's he done? He's picked it. Messi! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Saliba cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's through here. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! Aubameyang made a good run there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bragantino clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Rice looking understandably energised after his goal.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Dundee United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes makes a dash for it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rice. Spread to the right. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Distributed tidily. Valverde. Now it's Cruyff. He's found space here. And this is Zola. He is through. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 4,
And it's Aubameyang.
Rijkaard. Number 19,
Shevchenko.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Bragantino clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 16.
Gets a good foot in there.
Number 13.
And he's worked it through. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rice. Great vision. Zola finds himself offside. Rijkaard. Now Saliba. That's destined for the flank. And he's managed to get free.
Dundee United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Knocks it into space. Aubameyang receives it in a wide position. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, played right into his path. Caught offside that time. Very much into the last knockings. This is a promising build-up. 2 minutes to be added on. Aubameyang. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bragantino have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Terrific.
Mon cœur est cassé sans toi. Ouah, toi laissé beaucoup de dégâts. J'ai une connerie avec toi. Hayla akhra khalita. C'est ok, let's on y va. You my corazon, you my bonita. Tia libre قلبي مهما يطول زمان. عيني فيك من صغري نحوس كل مكان. وهيك ندور ندور بلبك انا رجع باللور. وعليك ندور ندور معك انت يا غنشوف النور. جيبولي 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 حبيبة ديالي. اللي بغى قلبي مهما يطول عيني فيك من صغري نحوس
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bragantino are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Bragantino do have a chance to counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Zanetti. That's been cut out, well played. Quarter of an hour played. Hazard. Rummenigge. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's only too happy to take that back. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left, and it's played into the middle. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Now Howson. Rijkaard. Baresi. Zanetti. Foot in. Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Goes looking wide. Rummenigge! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Corner given. And he's there to clear it. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Aguero. Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stam spots it and intercepts.
Bragantino truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Hazard. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for genuine comfort. What a save by Seaman! He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
Corner number 2
Viene
then.
sostituito con il numero 6.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Bragantino can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Aguero. Cannavaro. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time. It's played through for him.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Defending
recupero.
was strong and firm. Howson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Altrimenti sarà rimossa.
Bragantino finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Bragantino can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neymar. Well, they could break here. And here's Aguero. This might spell danger. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. And it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho. Chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ronaldinho powering forward here. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, lovely. There's the shot! Has another go! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Rummenigge tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Neymar.
Bragantino have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Il numero 10.
And they win it back again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa, now it's Ibrahimovic. Bragantino still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he plays one. It's Costa! Superb from Diego Costa! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's having a shot! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a good foray he's making. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi gets into a good position, applies the finish! And that's past the post.
Bragantino really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was good.
Azar! It's hit the crossbar! And he can't find the net.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ibrahimovic picks it up out wide.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
Bullet.
di recupero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked out the run. Thinks about the shot. Nicked it back promptly. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post. And the chance goes to waste. 4 extra minutes added on, and it's been given away. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, that's for MESSI! He's put it wide. And that is as far as it goes. Bragantino have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it.
Kinda cool, kinda sweet, kinda nice. Got me thinking stupid conversations, crying, laughing, made my tummy tight. 23, 42, what a night. Got me dancing in the street with my fantasy that comes to life. What am I doing? Thinking you're right. What are the chances? What am I like? Unusually polite. If you wanted my attention, tell me why, how am I gonna lose? If I'm prepared to throw the beach and have you catch it so I never have to bruise. What am I doing? Thinking you're right. What are the chances? What am I like? Unusually polite. If you wanted my attention, I'm all in no hesitation.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Madrid have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team
Applies the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Conte, Messi, and he's managed to get free. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Šeško! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Messi.
Such good technique.
He's got away. In by chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Marquinhos, looking for a runner. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. Could be danger here. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Lewis Skelly makes the interception. And this is Aguero. Rijkaard. Zola. Marquinhos. He has found the way through. And here's Romario. Szoboszlai.
Bragantino are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Chance for a shot! No, just not quite.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Almost half an hour in now. Ferran Torres, he'll try from distance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rice, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's a good ball. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thinks about the... It's Aguero! Same again, same outcome.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's been cut out, well played. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Marquinhos. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Threads one in. Aguero wants to run onto this. Can he spark a counter here? Didn't quite work for him. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And he's intervened well there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's great chance! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cruyff is flagged offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Aguero. Aguero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. It's anyone's ball now. Bragantino are looking to go forward now. Šeško. And it's Soboslai. And he's cut it out. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is well cleared. Bragantino have it back and can go again.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's good running with the ball. Madrid are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. it can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Aguero. Bergkamp. Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Szoboszlai. Ferran Torres. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zanetti. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's come loose. He's picked his way through. And a shot! Off the post! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi's cross. Oh, great leap! Loose, and it's come back out to him. Tries to get it clear.
Bragantino really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
He's found a way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Serán sustituidos por
What a save by Seaman!
el dorsal 25.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice is offering a wry smile there.
El dorsal 9. El dorsal 18.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. That's an imaginative pass. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass,
Dos
Peter, did he?
minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. And the shot's on here. Chance, surely! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A breakthrough! So late in the day!
El dorsal 7, Ibrahimovic.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bragantino look like they've won it, but that's the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Bragantino have done it. They're people without a finger.
Let me see your hands in the air real quickly. Do I anonymous and easy? Everyone feeling good, yeah? I said, are you feeling good, yeah? Well then, from the front to the back.
Listen, the one day just over sunset, this are the one they want. Listen, the one day just over sunset, this are the one they want. Listen, the one day just over sunset, this are the one they want. Listen, the one day just over sunset, this are the one they want.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi cuts it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And we have our very first corner. Batistuta! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Bragantino are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. Not where it came from. Zola.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that. And this is Romario. And Romario! So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Guardiola. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Romario running with intent. That is Conte. Marquinhos is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Oh, now he can run away with it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Zola! That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Zola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a shade optimistic.
Pretty robust defending.
Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hazard. And a header! Goal! Fenerbahce! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bragantino are one down despite having the better chances here. Conte. Can he get onto this? Chiellini tries to pass it through. And here's Romario. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Cannavaro. Cannavaro running with the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Vermaelen. Cannavaro. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Chiellini. Rijkaard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Conte. Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Conte. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
Decent chance! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half.
The goal scorer for Red Bull Bragantino.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Johan Cruyff.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Marquinhos, not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Hazard has the space to scheme. Now it's Romario. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. What's going wide left? Rijkaard. Now it's Hazard. Has crossed into the middle. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Chiellini, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini. Threads one in, spread neatly. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Out of play for a throw. Howson. That is ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bragantino clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! That's another chance! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Bragantino really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Fenerbahce really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he welcomes it in. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super chance, surely! And there's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Guardiola. De Bruyne.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And this is Zola. He's found the way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Fenerbahce are looking to break. And we're done. Bragantino have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And now to all
Cruyff
members of the
claiming the
crowd,
man of the
I'd
match
like to
award,
ask you to
and
join
there
me
is
in
very
wishing
little
our
room
birthday
for
boy
argument.
a very special birthday.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Bragantino really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now.